Hello, loyal subscribers and viewers. It's been a very eventful 1.5 semesters, and we've come to cap it off with a discussion of how it's been so far. Let's get down to it.
Y'all want to intro like what courses y'all are in?
Data science and analytics.
Okay, I'm in medicine.
I'm doing business analytics. We're all year twos now, and yeah, it's just been 2 weeks since finals ended. As in for me and Rafael.
For me, it's a study break right now. It's grind period for me.
Rest in peace, bro.
Okay lah, I mean there are certain days I get to have meet up with friends, make YouTube quality content for our viewers and subscribers. Oh, that's right. But studying. It's a hustle.
Yeah, bro.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So Rafael, maybe you can start off with you first. So you're in year two now, right? So what are some common misconceptions about your major in NUS?
I don't even know what conceptions people have about my major. To know about what misconceptions people have. I guess I could say a misconception that I had was that data analytics would be very focused towards modeling and coding, but they actually incorporated a lot of the underlying math.
I think a lot of people might be thinking medicine is just studying. All you do is just study 24/7. It is there as well. It's just that not 24/7. Like, you get to do other things. The Mongolian School of Medicine does provides a lot of other opportunities for you to shine in as well. There's a lot of like volunteer events, a lot of leadership. I think that used to be one misconception. It's like, I mean, it's difficult. It should be. It's just that you can have fun at times as well.
For me, I think like the major misconception is that most people think this is like a business course, and like there's a lot of business stuff involved. But like so far, it's really not really business at all. We had like one marketing module, but that's about it. Like, it's more just programming. Yeah. So like a lot of people are asking me like, "Yo, are you in business school?" And then I'm like, "No, I'm in computing." And then I'm like, "Your course name is business analytics," but like, yeah, it's very confusing as well, lah. But like, yeah, I think that's like the biggest misconception that people have. Rafa was saying is like data science is like programming, but like more maths. And I'm like, yeah, like like chem engineering, right? It's not much chem at all.
Yeah, I heard chem engineering is like very little, like literally nothing. No chem.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, what do you name it that way, bro?
I have no like mods to choose, for my side. So I think in medicine we don't have that sort of stress to like have to fight for mods, or we just have stuff to study. How's it for your what mods do you take?
For me, I took like more of my core mods, BT 2101, BT 2102, then CS 2030, which was like almost traumatic. I think Rafa would also agree to that, like how that ward is. But I also took like econs as a second major, of course I have no life. So I just took, that's another mod I took this sem. And then you also have like general education modules lah. So you have like 5 modules, like not really related to your major or like anything in particular, but it's more of for your general knowledge and stuff. So I took one in music for my humanities part. So it was quite fun because all we did it's music. What we did every week was like we went to school, like actually in real life, even though we got a lot of COVID restrictions, right? It's like one of the few modules that you can actually like go school and do stuff. So we were like playing instruments like every single week, like all across the world, like Hawaiian music, African music, Indonesian music, stuff like that. So yeah, I think that was one of the more fun modules that I have. Okay, the 2 BT modules are quite okay, quite manageable. Like if you still need a lot of work, but it's still pretty fun. Like you can grind it. 2030 was just damn a lot of work. Rafa, do you have any thoughts on 2030?
I got destroyed. I got annihilated in 2030.
Oh no.
It was a massacre the likes of which I've never seen.
Then again, you took 2040 to serve again.
Yeah, but 2040 much better. Like not even close.
Yeah, how are your other stats and math modules?
Oh, math. We don't talk about math here. But other than math, I had like one DSA mod, which is relatively interesting, coding with drawing graphs. I think the graph part was probably easily my favorite part of all my mods. Comparable to how fun it was, I'd say it was the urban infrastructure mod I took as well. It's quite cool, seeing the foresight that planners in the past had, and like the space they gave their plans to allow for improvement.
For medicine, right, since we don't have mods, it's just we study based on what the school provides. For the first year, like last year, right, it's mainly anatomy, physiology, things that you can like picturize, like using images to learn, and then you can like understand. Like physiology has quite a bit of like physics into it, and since I like sort of learned physics, it was easier for me to like grasp. But when it came to the second year, actually it was absolute destruction lah. I'm not gonna lie. It's pathology, pharmacology, and microbiology, which is basically memory work and memory work and memory work. There's like so little amount for you to like understand. You just have to know things. Microbiology is crazy, bro. There are too many bacteria, viruses, parasites. Oh, it was so bad. Fungi, yeah.
Hey, mushrooms.
And then yeah, so I think pathology is fun, like what causes, certain problems or the conditions and stuff. But when it comes to the medicine and microorganism stuff, it's nasty. This year has been and will be quite a hectic and stressful year. Yeah, but they're like slowly starting into like clinical stuff, which I'm more excited for.
Wait, actually, how do you like put so many things into your memory?
Alright.
Like at which point do you feel like it's just oversaturated with information that like you can't really recall it? Like, how do you like keep it to your memory?
Okay, so there are a few ways to do. A lot of I think med school students use this app called Anki. It's a active recall app. I only started this year. Last year I had like senior notes and I mean the lecture slides are okay lah. This year the lectures given are like pretty solid, I think, and certain tutorials. But there's this thing called Anki, which is like you have to grind it every other day. So it has like I think you can make your own deck, which is way more time consuming. So I use like seniors decks or decks online, like this Reddit thing called Unking. Yeah, maybe you can check it out. So basically it has a question and then an answer, and it's like intervals lah, and it has certain algorithm which helps you remember over time for a long term memory. But I've been doing a very like short term burst of questions. So, I mean, a lot of things you'll forget. I feel like even when you become like doctor, right, you'll for sure forget a lot of things. But the important ones you gotta know. So as long as you know the important ones, you're kind of normal,
Right.
safe doctor. Yeah.
Shouldn't they just go straight to the important ones then?
I mean, they focus on the important ones, and then they say there are these other stuff as well. I think I heard from like some of our friends and seniors, right, in medicine who say like, when they go to clinicals, like once they go into clinicals, they have to like do history taking, try to figure out like a diagnosis, like what other conditions there can be, and they came across like one of like some rare cases. It's like a wake up call for them to know that you still have to know those rare conditions.
I guess for me it was like a mix of both, because some mods were kind of enjoyable. Like I think BT 201 was like really really damn fun. Like I think it's one of the first ones that I'm like, oh shit, the content is actually really exciting. I mean, the entire module was on regression for like 14 weeks, but like yeah, we went quite in depth lah, and it was quite nice. Professor was pretty interesting. Like 2030 was just like a lot of work, but I guess it was okay after a while. Like after a while you're like, oh shit, programming might be kind of fun. Econs was quite fun also, but like yeah, I mean, I had to focus on like everything else, so it's like econs wasn't really like a priority on my top of my list. I think next time will be even more crazier, given that I've chosen even more crazier mods lah. But yeah, whatever is fine. Rafael, what do you think? How was the enjoyability factor of this year?
I enjoyed, I think, every mod except stats. So overall, my mods are pretty fun, and I was also teaching some kids in secondary school about AI. So that was a pretty cool experience too.
I mean, I started like doing more photo stuff, going out with friends, going out like taking pictures and stuff. But apart from that, I think this sem has been it's damn fast. Like I feel like my first exam was just like a few days ago, but they already finished like the second sem like portions. So I'm like studying for next exam. It's insane. It's insanely fast. At least for me lah, or maybe because I just watched too many Netflix shows. I don't know. But yeah, I needed some rest lah. And I think this entire week I've been going out with friends, like trying to catch up with quite a bit of friends. This week is kind of fun, but at the same time it's like putting me in the spot where like, dude, you don't have enough time. You gotta start working ASAP. The grind mentality is there, but you also wanna have some fun.
For me, I'll rate this sem like 6 out of 10. It would have been 8 if like I did 2030 earlier. But I had to take it this sem with everything else. Yeah, okay. Never mind, it's fine. It's over. Next year's 2022. It's gonna be a new year and worse mods. But whatever, we don't think about that, okay? We don't think about that shit. We just
Wow.
live in the moment. Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty tragic. Since school was almost entirely online.
Oh,
Yeah.
same for me. So I wanted to mention this also. Like, cause last year a lot of lessons I get to go to school, and then okay, you know in medicine they have like clinical groups, like you're set within this bunch of people, so you work with them, go for lesson, attend like tutorials with them. This year it was all online, and I think my group had like zero interaction. We didn't know each other for about like, quite a good time, and to only towards the end of like the end of second like after our exam, right, and then we started like going out for like lunch, dinner, and we took our first picture together on the last day of lessons. Yeah, it was interesting. But yeah, this sem has been like in medicine, yeah, those kind of friends and social interaction there has been like very less this year.
I think for me, it's also been kind of tragic, similar to Rafa. I mean, I've been going out to school like 3 days a week, lah. But even then, it's just like go there, hi, bye bye. What did you study? What's your major, bro? And it's like, yeah, just come back. Yeah, I think saving grace was probably CCA because you just at least meet once a week, even though it's online, lah. But like more for fun activities and stuff. So I think that was fun. Apart from that, it was like very dull. Like even the group works that we did together as a group for project, right? It's like just go there, it's very business like. You just don't really interact outside of it. So yeah, I think apparently next year onwards is going to be more physical. So I think that should be better for like literally everyone involved. Yeah. Also about like hobbies that I pick up this sem. Yeah, it's just YouTube. We originally wanted to upload every single week, but I realized how insane that would be considering like how much editing you need to do. Yeah, that's pretty insane. So we uploaded like 5, 6 times the entire sem, which was I think not bad. Yeah, it's still like okay lah. But yeah, December we are back to the grind.
Lots of things, but chief among them would be studying for statistics the moment the sem started, as opposed to when the sem ended.
Oh. The sem ended. Good sweats, guys. Good sweats. For me, it would have been. I'll probably have started like working way harder in like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Because those 4 weeks you're like, oh, there's not much work. There's no labs. It's like it's quite chill. Oh my god, it's damn fun. Week 1 to week 4, quite chill. So you don't do much, right? Then it's like recess week comes in, and you're like, oh my god, so much to do. And then like week 7 onwards is just like complete like train wreck in the sense that you just continue moving on and autopilot. Your brain is like not really thinking anymore. Just like you just have to do this, do this, do this, do this. Because every project is like due every single week, from like week 7 to week 13 or something. So it's like, yeah, if I were to do something differently, I'll probably just like do more stuff in week 1 to week 4 lah.
I think my mind similar to Raphael lah. It's not that I studied after my exam, but it's just that okay. So I mean, because there are like insane number of lectures, right? And then I tend to like after once the lectures are done, I just like okay, I think it's time to take a break. But I feel like I should have just continued, push myself to like study every day, like a bit, so that closer to the exam, I was dying. Yeah, it was a very last minute grind, and nothing like short term doesn't work, man. I just grind so hard, right? Nothing gets in the brain. I feel like I made the same mistake now, but okay, like at least like 1 month to about 1 month to study for my next exam. The previous one I had like 1 week.
Exercise, that's one. Gotta find my abs in here somewhere. Maybe get some work experience, like an internship. That might be another change. Probably study more. Yeah, that's pretty much my plans.
I think for me, yeah, pretty much just study more lah. That's probably like the more crucial thing in year 2. Cause I mean I've internship and like, I mean you have to do internship for 6 months in like year 3 or year 4. So like, yeah, I'll probably just like use my time to study, grind harder in straight away too. Hopefully, should be okay. But, only time will tell what things are. Exercise wise, I'm like, haven't really done much to be honest. I don't think I've run since 2020. Honestly, I haven't run since 2020 again. So it's been quite a long time. But like, yeah, I might pick up a few more sports maybe. I don't know, like, yeah, there are sports in the world. I'll pick something up in 2022. Yeah, that's my goal in 2022. I'll pick
Pickleball.
some sport up. Football?
Pickleball.
Pickleball?
Pickleball.
Pickle. Never mind.
What's a pickleball?
Yeah, never mind.
It's
Yeah,
the ball where they
Yeah.
throw it and it bounces goes to the goal. Something like that. Not choke ball.
Dude, choke ball is fun. I played choke ball like last year, this year. Like okay, I mean this year, but like early this year, like recreational. It was quite fun. I love choke ball. Choke ball is fun, guys.
I think pickleball is a mix of tennis and badminton, but I'm not sure.
Like you use your hand to hit in the middle, right?
I don't know. I've not played it, so
Okay. Never mind.
I'm probably misrepresenting the sport.
Yeah.
It's probably something completely
You
different.
don't-
If I know what I do now about machine learning, right, I would probably do like psychology, maybe psych and biz analytics, right? Take it a bit less heavy on the math, and maybe do something more, human / business related. Because a lot of the machine learning, you have to pick it up by yourself. Because the machine learning modules are pretty high up, right? They're like 3K plus. So you don't get it in your first first 3 sems.
I think for me, I wouldn't change much lah, cause I think it's like kind of lucked out in like the course I chose in the sense that quite enjoyable but also quite difficult, so it's quite enriching lah. Also I see my friends in CS just struggling every single day with like so much more work than me, and I'm like, holy shit, yeah, like these people are actually crazy. Oh my god, actually insane. So I'm like, yeah, BA is quite like it's a mix of everything. So it's like for me, right, I just don't like to like. I mean, no, for me, I'm very indecisive in a way. So like, I cannot make up my mind what I want to do. So like, it's a good thing that BA allows me to like, have many electives and like many different choices of what I want to do lah. Cause like I was looking through like the 4K modules for PT, right? It's like really very varied. So you can choose from like a wide array of stuff that you're interested in. I mean, there's one on blockchain, and there's one on like marketing analytics and like search engine optimization stuff. There's also stuff on like databases and like software engineering lah. So it's like really varied. So like for me, as someone who doesn't like to like or who can't really decide something so early on, I think it's good for me because it allows me to like explore new stuff and like see what I really like to see. Of course, you only have like 4 years in uni. After you like just have to decide something, right? So I think 4 years is it's good experimental points for me to discover myself and what I truly like. Yeah lah.
Okay, take medicine only if you're willing to. Like if you really, you're really into it. Yeah. If not, don't. Not worth it. Not worth it at all.
Oh man,
Yeah.
what a glowing recommendation.
I if you ask like doctors, right, they'll say the same thing. Like when I went internship, I remember a lot of doctors were like, "Huh, you want to do medicine, bro? Escape right now." Then when I came into medicine, also there were like a few seniors. You have 6 months to escape, lah. You don't have to, because we have the like 5-year bond also, right? So they were like, you have a few months to escape. So if you want, it's but it was quite fun last year. Only this year I was like, it's insane content, yeah. But yeah, if you want to, just surrender yourself to the cause. If you're really willing to just let it take over you, choose medicine. If not, I mean, do it if you like challenges, like I guess. If you want to just, but apart from that, if I hadn't turned into med, right? Controversial answers. I would have gone to film school. I think I would have actually like gone either Canada or Australia. At least give it a shot somewhere else. I mean, if you want, just take medicine law. Quite fun. Never join med for the money, by the way. I mean, if you're thinking you want to join med for money, bro, what? Wake up your mind. It's for the heart, bro.
Balance academics with trying new things out.
You gotta enjoy uni life. No matter how much like content just comes to you, you gotta live your life, man. Try new things.
At the end of the day, the two most important words are have fun. Yeah, just have fun. So that comes to the end of the video. Hope you all enjoyed our conversation. It has been very insightful hearing from Naveen, Rafael.
Bye bye.